Alright, alright. Oh, how's the audio sound? Sound good? Good. Let's see these notifications coming through. Look at this. This is cool looking. I like this. Director's commentary, but with the green screen. And I'm not too... The thing that's nice about the green screen is you don't have all that extra crap taking up space, because that's a lot of space. We're small, but you can see me, and you can see everything in the background still, which is great. So, loving this quite a bit. Let me know what you guys think as soon as you guys are on. Let me know. I'm gonna put it in the chat and let me know what you think about the green screen. Pin that bad boy. I meant pin message. There we go. There we go. Message is pinned. We are ready to go. Add going. Oh, grief. Advertisement. Okay. Gotta get the chat pulled up on my phone here. All right. Yeah, that looks really cool. I like that a lot. Reminds me of the OG gaming channel days. Oh man, good times that was. All right, let's get that. I'm gonna plug my phone in, so it doesn't die or anything. Oh, good. I thought I didn't bring my water, but I did. Very good stuff. I'm gonna share the stream while we're here sitting here thinking about it. All right, share it up. The old YouTube stuff. The old Discord. Do. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they understand. Alright. Let's get it. Alright, who else is here? We got another one. What's up, gang? How we doing? Okay. Love me a good ass cold water. Alright. Lighting look good. Audio sound good. Let's get right into this. So this is this week's video. One that dropped today, earlier this morning. And it is about like basically my last 400 days of using a pocket notebook. And how that's pretty much how that's gone for me. Kind of telling the story of my experience and stuff of that nature. Kind of telling you guys how I feel about it and what I've done and how it's kind of been in my life and experience writing and all that kind of fun stuff. Sleepy, man. I had a late night last night, or compared to recent nights. Oh, Ted, what's up, man? First Gare live stream. Woot. Yay. So, good to have you here, man. Good to see you. Good to have you here. So, I just described to you a little bit how it works. So, first of all, Ted, you're the first one here, so welcome. And also, what do you think of the green screen? Because usually I would do this kind of thing where it would be, without everything cut out, but I think it looks really cool. I think it kind of, plays with the immersion of it. I quite like doing that. But anyway, how this kind of thing works, Ted, is if you haven't been or if you haven't seen or whatever, basically we watch through the video together, and I talk about kind of the details and the ins and outs of the video, shots, and things I did, that kind of thing. I'd like to see more of it, as I also just got myself a green screen. Hey, nice. Well, the thing is, with particularly with videos, let me see here. How's this? Particularly with the videos that I make, it doesn't. Like, I've used it several times in the past, especially recently, but it doesn't always have a place. But that's not always true, because I could give it a place, I think, if I just thought about a shot creatively enough, like if I needed something. So maybe it gets implemented more, maybe not. It's hard telling. Melodious Blue, howdy. What's up, man? Welcome in. Welcome in. I wanted to get a couple of people in here before we actually started, just because I know sometimes if I get going and then people miss or are late, then they miss a lot of the stuff I say in the beginning, which sucks. So I want to wait till we get a couple of people chatting before before we just start in. So now that there's some of you here, thank you for being here. And let's get right into this. This is about the adventure of pocket notebooking for the last 400 and something days. I think today, if I did the math based on when it would come out. And I'm pretty sure it's like 415-ish days today. So it's nuts. It's like a year and, not a year and a half, but over a year, which is crazy to me. And it's been like an everyday thing. Or I carry it every day. I may not always write in it every day, but I do carry it every single day. It's always on me. So if I ever need something, or like to write something or to reference something or whatever, like I always have it. So I don't think it's been a writing in it every day, but definitely it's been carrying it every day. Which that's like the main thing. Like if you sometimes you just don't have something to write. So like if you don't have something to write, then you don't have to write. But you always have that possibility. There's always that option. Ted, my man, Ted, what's up, man? Thank you so much, dude. Wow, $3, dude. I appreciate that. Ted, we gotta give some love to that. Wow, Ted, thank you so much for the super chat, bro. Wow. What a legend, Ted. What a legend. Let's celebrate the first super on live. I did. I'm trying to. It won't let me. I used to, at least the last time I did this, last time I got one, I was able to put a heart on it. I don't think I can this time. Oh, either way, Ted, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. That's for the next packet of pocket notebooks. Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you so much, Ted. Appreciate you, man. All right, so let's jump into this video in celebration of the super chat from Ted. Let's jump in and start watching, my friends.
Over 400 days ago, I started writing in.
So I just wanted to say something real quick about this beginning. So I think I've mentioned it before, but I'm gonna say it again just in case you haven't heard it. But I like to do this where I'll write stuff on a note card or on a piece of paper or whatever. That's kind of like how you would do text on screen, but that's how I want to do it, how I like to do it, because it requires a lot less editing, which is really nice. Because it kind of edits itself, where I just cut instead of having to cut and type. Typing while I'm editing kind of sucks. I don't really like it. Like I like to make my own words on screen instead of, do a text box and then type, and then resize it and then put it in the right spot. Like this, it's all in the video file, so it's like really, really easy to maneuver and deal with. I really like this. Also, I'm really digging the look of the green screen on the live stream so far. Like I said, I've used it before, but it's just I think I like it better in this context. It does feel unique. Oh, good. Oh, you mean talking about the text or the green screen? I'm pretty sure you're talking about the text. But I really like doing that, like the text, because everyone does text on screen, and like that, I feel like you kind of, I don't know about anybody else, but like especially text on screen or subtitles or something like that, you kind of take them for granted and you don't really pay attention to them because like that's just part of the experience. But I feel like this kind of grabs the attention more because it's you don't see it all the time. Text on screen. Okay, I thought that's what we were talking. I thought that's what you were talking about. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool because then you get the text, and you also get like the as it pops up, you get a little bit of like, okay, what's coming next? Whatever, and then you see the hand writing the thing on there. So I really have liked making that a regular thing in the videos. Because like I said, if you want text on screen, that's when. And it also, I think it keeps me from overdoing it. Because some people can overdo it towards like text. I feel like that can get overdone. So, obviously it just depends on the context of your videos too. Because like I wouldn't do that. For my videos, I wouldn't do a ton of text on screen, but I will do some. And this is how I choose to do it. Because not only do you have the text that comes up to give you that kind of value, but you have whatever's interesting going on around it. Because if you look close enough in the top corner, you can see a GoPro, and then there's the little stuff in the pocket notebooks here, and like you just get those little Easter eggs. And I think I mentioned that in one stream too, where like this shot, particularly the overhead, you get a lot of Easter eggs. Because like 400 days ago, that card I just made, in this shot next, you see it, and that's kind of like it's like a kind of a, what do they call that? Not a tag back, but like a callback maybe, something, or like I reference a part of the video that already happened. So like that is me referencing subconsciously or subtly referencing earlier in the video. A callback. Marcel, what's up, man? Welcome in. Callback. Okay, I thought that was a callback or something to that effect. Yeah. Okay, good deal.
Over 400 days ago, I started writing in a pocket notebook. It was this pocket notebook, to be precise. Little did I know at the time.
I tell you what, I've used this exact shot so many times. I shot this like a year ago. This was like this was the first pocket notebook video I ever made. This is when I first started using it. So, yeah, this shot has been recycled a lot.
Oh, at the time, this thing would end up changing my entire life. It changed my entire life.
You know, I wish. Well, I guess I could. I could do that. I need to do. I feel like, okay, this is kind of off topic, but like it kind of is. So it is on topic. I just gotta connect it. So I don't know if you can hear that.
Changing my entire life.
In the background of this shot, you can hear my computer going. There's like a light fan sound, right? The fan on the computer is making noise in the background. And it's not like a huge deal because it's kind of subtle and it doesn't really make a whole, like, it's not obnoxious, but I can hear it and it's annoying to me because it's not silent, but it's just, and if it cuts, you can kind of hear it when it pops in and out. I would like to just turn it off when I'm shooting, but when I'm shooting, I like to listen to music or whatever, and I can't do that without my PC on. And I would like to do that with my phone, but I don't have headphones or like wireless earbuds or whatever to listen to it from my phone. That way I can do that, and because I could listen to it out loud, but then you'd hear it and it would be pointless. So I would like to get some like AirPod equivalent earbuds. Like I don't want AirPods because they're expensive and they're not necessarily necessary. I just need something that's wireless, that's half decent, that will last. Can you remove the audio from the B-roll and edit? That's what I do. That's what I would do too. But the thing is, like, I want these page-turning sound effects. Exactly, Melodious Blue, I would do that to a T. And a lot of times you see I have done that, where some of these shots don't have audio. But this one, I wanted the page-flicking sound effect, which I could do that, but then I want that sound for the sound design purposes. And Marcel says, LOL, get a Raycon sponsorship. I don't know if you're joking because of the LOL, but also I don't hate the idea. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't hate the idea. Maybe I just be like, hey, dude, I need some earbuds, okay? And also, I think one of their things, at least at one point, was like that they were so much more affordable. They're not. Like, they're not. Unless they are, and I'm just not looking at the right thing. But I don't think they actually are, like, compared to other things. But I've seen a lot of actual, like, real people wearing Raycons. Not like a YouTube that's sponsored by them, but I've seen people in real life, in the wild, wearing Raycons. So, like, that tells me maybe they're at least half decent. You know, I don't know. But you could get, you can get some from Walmart for, like, I don't know, sub $30 maybe. But I don't know if they're any good. I don't know. I think, I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I think one of the worst advancements in technology is removing the headphone jack in phones. I think that's one of the worst things. Because, maybe you want your headphones or earbuds to be connected to your device. Maybe you want them to be physically connected instead of just via Bluetooth and you could lose one or swallow one or whatever. I was half joking. Hey, I like the half because you kind of be like, that'd be funny. Unless, I like it. It's safe. I dig it. I respect it. But yeah, point is, in order to alleviate, this is probably a backwards way of thinking about it, but like, in order to alleviate the computer hum in the background of these shots, I would like to get wireless earbuds to play music on my phone so I don't need my computer on to play music through these headphones. Ted says it's only $3, but a little something. I appreciate that. LOL, that's okay, bud. Haha. Hey, dude. I appreciate it, Ted. $3, $1, $5, $1 million. Don't matter. I do appreciate that a lot because that's your hard-earned money, and I'm grateful. So thank you so much, man. I'm very grateful.
It changed my entire life in a big way.
See, like, that's cool, right? A big way, and then the dots animate themselves. Bang, 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 bang. That's another thing I like to do. I stole it from Casey Neistat, but like animating the text on screen, super, super cool. It's kind of it's an interesting thought. Does it count if it's stealing regardless, but that's also how you do things generally speaking. There's nothing original in the world. But what if, like, say, for example, you stole something from somebody creatively, like you do a thing in a video that they do. If they don't do that anymore, or if they don't post like that anymore, or to post at all, does it count? I think it still counts, but just getting the brain going, you know?
When I started using a pocket notebook back...
Also, we got some more original tunes. The whole green, everything green on the bottom is made by yours truly. And that's another thing I wanted to talk about. I had an idea. So going back to a couple videos ago, I decided I was going to get a keyboard and make my own music for my videos. Love the tunes, Marcel. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. But I got the keyboard. I wanted to make some original music for my videos. It's been fun. I like it. I enjoy doing it. And the reason I wanted to do it is so I can get exactly what I'm looking for. You know, if I'm like trying to find a certain sound or like a certain, you know, if I want the music to kind of do a certain thing, I can make it exactly how I wanted. In you know, not have to sacrifice based on something else. I'm interested in the custom music side of things, but I'd like to know how you record. Writing things down is actually on trend. Many people are doing amateur style, holding small microphone, hold the vlogging camera. Okay. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I've noticed the analog a lot of things is becoming a trend nowadays. People are getting into that. Melodious Blue says, I'm interested in the custom music side of things. I'd like to know how you record. Well, I'll tell you. I have this little keyboard here. Hold on, let me get it out. This little guy. I featured it in, I guess it was last week's video, where I talked about when I got it and what the story was behind it. But there's the speakers on the side, you know. And I take this Yeti microphone and I like tilt it down and to where it's recording straight out of the speaker. Although what I do is I lower the gain quite a bit to where it's basically only hearing what's immediately in front of it, which is the keyboard. So you don't get computer hum, or honestly, you can barely even hear me talking behind it. I'm still not talking anyway, but so the point is I basically just have the mic super, super close to the speaker of the keyboard, have the gain down, and then it turns out pretty good actually. And the software I use is called Audacity, I believe. Yes, Audacity. And it's an audio, it's just pretty basic as far as I'm concerned. Just audio recording software. So that I've used that and just save the MP3 and then just chuck it in and, you know, there you go. Caterade! What's up, man? Hey, dude, glad I could jump in here tonight. What's new? We're commentating, brother. We are commentating all day. You use Audacity too. Great. What do you think of it? What are your thoughts on it? I quite like it, actually. And actually, Kate, that's what I used to send you the voice acting, voiceover stuff. That's what I used to record that. The keyboard looks like it has an MIDI output. Highly recommend a DAW like I mentioned before. Feel like it would really improve what you can create music-wise. What is a DAW, first of all? And if it costs more money, probably a no. Because I'm currently broke-ish. I saw a lot of people online talking about this MIDI thing, and I'm like, I don't even know what that is. And, like, I just kind of want to make stuff that sounds cool, so, like, I don't know if it's a big deal or if it's, you know, whatever. Maybe I'm just being ignorant, but I'm not certain. I'm just kind of not very well versed in the whole keyboard situation. Digital audio workstation. There are free options that would fit your needs. Okay. Digital audio workstation. But on the topic of this, and this is kind of why I brought it up, Kate says software is very powerful, or I'm sorry, simple and to learn, very powerful for freeware. Dig it like GIMP, but for audio, great recordings, by the way. Thank you. To be clear, I wasn't insulting you by saying writing things down is amateurish. Just wanted that clear. No, you didn't. You didn't do anything like that. No, you're good, Ted. You didn't come off that way at all. No worries. But my point in saying all of that about the keyboard was that what I was gonna say is, like, I've been thinking about it, and like the last video or 2 or 3 have been all original music that I'm learning the keyboard, and also I've played the guitar for a lot of my life, so like I have a basic understanding of like how things sound. So it's not like I'm starting from zero. So it's just a matter of like learning where everything is on the keyboard, because it's pretty, it's pretty translatable, I guess. But with the way I do it, it kind of like I'm trying to balance and trying to figure out, is it worth the money I save for the little bit of extra work that it takes? And I'm not certain on that. And I think I think my current decision is, obviously I'm going to keep the keyboard, and I'm going to also continue to subscribe to Epidemic Sound, because Epidemic Sound, you just have a lot of different music. You can do anything basically. And obviously there's a lot of options, a lot of things like that. And I just like, sometimes I want more than just what I'm able to do. Not only that, but the work that it takes, the time and the effort that it takes to put in to make my own music, I could be translating to making a better video, like video wise, like what I'm better at than music. So with all of that said, what I'm probably gonna do is have like a marriage of the two. I'm gonna use Epidemic Sound, and if there's something I can't quite find that I want, I will record on the keyboard. That way I can kind of use both. Let's see. For example, I use Ableton Live. You can play the melody like normal, but then record a harmony or a chorus over it. Oh, making the music for... No, that makes perfect sense. Okay. Let's see here. Ableton Live. Ableton Live. Is that free? Have you thought about creating and possibly upload to Epidemic Sound? Can people sell it? I don't know if people can sell their stuff on there. I've never thought of that. Ableton is not free though. Sad day. I paid a lot. Ooh. Is there a free equivalent? Is there something like that does the same things that's free? I'm okay if it's not even as good. I'm just kind of curious. But yeah, I don't know if you can upload. I mean, people do obviously, but I think there's got to be something to it, that maybe they reach out. Maybe you post your music on YouTube first, or post it somewhere else first, or Spotify or whatever. And then maybe they'll buy, Epidemic will buy the rights or buy something to that effect to where you can stream on their platform and then get a cut of, the monthly subscriptions of creators that use Epidemic Sound. I'm sure there's something to that, how people post their music on there. And also Kate says, how come you never guitaring in videos? Well, it hasn't really fit in the story a whole lot. Obviously, I've done it before in past videos. It's just it hasn't really fit what I'm trying to tell. Try Waveform free. There's a free version that's some good basic utility that could help you. Ableton is just the bells and whistles that I like. You gotta have good bells and whistles. Gotta have good bells and whistles. Freaking pen. Waveform free. So I had to transplant another ink cartridge into my pen, and it's a 0.7 millimeter. And I've really grown to love the 1.0 millimeter tip, and I am remembering why, because the Sharpie S Gel, at least this particular ink cartridge, has been skipping very badly, and it's annoying. But with the 1.0, it doesn't skip at all, and it's so good. Plus, I kind of like a thicker pen tip anyway. Also, we've gone almost half an hour, and we made it about 17 seconds into the video. It's all good, though. I love the good conversation. I love the good conversation. It's super cool. Super dope. Super duper. Super dee duper dee. Oops. Let's see here. Okay. Keep on trucking, man.
In March of 2023, I was just like anyone else that ever wanted to start using.
Also, another thing I think I started in this video or the last video, I don't remember. But I really have enjoyed utilizing the GoPro again and getting some footage, because I was thinking about, like, because of where I live now, I don't have like the whole, acreage to run around on and shoot on, and so it's a little bit more challenging, and it's not in a bad way. I think it's just more challenging, and it challenges me creatively to kind of get different shots and in the same place. So like instead of being able to go somewhere else and get a different shot, I have to be here and get a different shot. So what I'm finding is that the GoPro is a great way to utilize my space and be creative within it. If your keyboard has something called MIDI, is it MIDI? You can make it sound like any instrument that you can upload onto it. Oh, see that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what MIDI is. Like what makes it a MIDI connection? It's USB and then headphones. But like it's this weird. Let me see if I can pull it up here. It's this. Actually, I don't even know. I have no idea. I could probably look it up, but it's got that weird shape. It's like a half. Like it looks kind of like a barn or like a house in Monopoly. It's like 3 sides, and then it's got 1, 2, 3, 6 sides. It's technically, I guess it's not a hexagon technically because they're not even, but you know, it's got 6 sides. It looks like a printer cable. That's MIDI. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Perfect pronunciation. Looks like a printer cable. I think that's what it is. So that means I could put that. So okay, what you're telling me is, what I could do is plug that up, say, to my computer, and then upload sounds onto it? Huh. Is that what you're saying? You can make it sound like any instrument that you can upload onto it. So I can upload things onto here. Is that so? See, I don't know if you can. I didn't know if you could do that with this. That's pretty sick. So then I could technically, like, make it sound like, I don't know, a fart or something, and that'd be fun. So that means it could, like, I could put. Would you have to, like, I could just put in. Oh, it plays on that. Okay. So you can record it. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it would be with that certain software. I think this actually has a software you can use. I'm not sure. This is what brand is it? Alesis, I believe is what the brand is. And it's got its own. I think it has its own software. I haven't really read the paper. I just kind of took it out and played it. Make it sound. Yes, you could make it sound like a fart. Sweet. It's awesome.
It was just like anyone else that ever wanted to start using one. I had.
Although, okay, I was gonna say something else about this. I forgot. So how I've been editing the videos, and this actually remarkably relates to the director's commentary. So how I've been editing the videos now that I've been recording my own music for them is I've been editing the video portion first. I've not done any music. I've just edited the video and like kind of felt. So like, you know, usually when I do these little when I'll do these little B-roll things, I'll kind of cut based on whatever music track I use. But what I've done instead is first I'll cut based on feel. So I'll say something, and then there'll be, I'll close my eyes and I'll be like, stop, and I'll feel it, right? And so I'll just kind of like go there, and then whenever I get that finished, I'll record the music, and then I'll kind of adjust it to where it kind of lands on some certain beats. Alesis comes with sounds that you can use on your DAW, probably a lot of classical and digital instruments. Oh, cool. I like the electronic synthesizer vibe. I think it all sounds kind of really neat.
No clue where to begin. The only thing I knew for sure was that I was not at all happy with how much time I was spending on my phone. It got to the point where it seemed as though that I couldn't even put a video idea down in my notes without getting horribly distracted. This brings us to my first notebook. This was an era of...
I like the idea of mixing your unique sound with Epidemic. All right. Yeah. Oh, dude, I swear, my brain, I can't, bro. I was thinking about something, and I started talking about it, and then I got on something else, and then I got distracted. So part of, I think, what my plan is for the future is, so how I've been editing the videos, oh my gosh, I'm just, bruh. Anyway, how I've been editing the videos as of late while recording my own music. So I've edited the whole video first. I've cut the video up, put the B-roll in, felt it, timed it out based on my instinct. And then I'll go back and record the audio, or record the music rather, and put it underneath and then adjust. So what I'm thinking about doing going forward is continuing, because it also makes my process a lot quicker. What I'm thinking about doing is going through and editing the video first, and then going through and digging up music from Epidemic Sound that I like and that I think would fit with what I'm going for. Because what would happen is before I started recording my own music, I would first look for the music, and then I would edit based on that song, which what I've heard and kind of what I've felt is like if I edit based on the song I've chosen, my story and my video kind of takes the shape of whatever that song is as opposed to whatever my story is meant to be. So, because, you know, the musicians are artists just like a video maker is. And the musician has a certain story and a certain feel they want to transcend, or they want to like send off to the viewer. They have a certain narrative they want to drive home with their piece. And so that narrative and my narrative, the narrative of the music and the narrative of my video, doesn't always line up, which is also kind of why I like to use the stems, because it's a little bit more simplified version of whatever it is they're making, so it doesn't always have that same feel. You know, you could have just the doot doot deet doot deet, and then you could cut out all of the bass and the drums and stuff, and then it immediately changes the vibe. So there's that. But what I want to do is cut the video first, and then I'll go back after and then edit in all the music / make anything if I decide to. And that's what's one of the things that I have struggled with is like money. I'm like, bruh, but I spent the money on the keyboard. Bruh, I gotta use it. Bruh. But I spent the money on Epidemic Sound, so I gotta use it, bruh. But in the reality of the situation, what I bought with the $50 it took to get the keyboard was a lot more than just a piece of plastic that plays music. Like I learned kind of like, okay, I can edit the video before there's any music in it, and I can put music in, and it can work, right? It can sound cool, it can look cool, I can enjoy it. So like there's that, and not only knowing that is possible, but I can make the sound design better doing that. I can really focus in on what the video itself sounds like as opposed to just masking it with music, you know? Because music isn't always necessary. It's very helpful in using it well and in the right spots, but it's not necessarily something you need the whole way through every second. Good thing about a DAW is when you make your own music, you can make it in stems. So it will have the feeling you want and also adapt how you need it per scene. Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. And that makes sense, because if you're recording it bit by bit anyway, you can save it bit by bit as well. Like, do the stems. That's kind of nice.
Figuring it all out. I started this book in March, and I filled it up at the start of May. This book contains a lot of general YouTube-related notes. Content ideas, podcasts, shorts, you name it. The common relationship between my notebook and my YouTube channel is that when my writing improved, so did my videos. Around the same time that I started writing in a pocket notebook, I also decided...
Something else that I like, too, about recording my own is that I can kind of... And actually, what I did towards the end of... Not this video. The next video coming out next week, what I've done is... I didn't know I could record and watch the software at the same time because I thought it would act weird. But what I've done is I've gone through... When I'm talking, for like background music, I will watch through the video and play along with what I'm saying. So I'm kind of like, you know, it really kind of fits. It's really cool. It records in tracks just like your editing software. I have a strong feeling you will benefit greatly if you eventually learn to use a DAW. Okay. Are you a musician? Yes. Need a Rooney. Not great, but good enough. Hey, man. Good enough's all you can ask for, man. All you can ask for is good enough.
To change up how I made my YouTube videos. I went from making 4 videos in a week to just 1.
The thing that's also kind of annoying about recording my own music is I use like about a dozen different songs, because I only record them like 45 seconds at a time, which is fine. It's just like it kind of gets tedious, and I think it might honestly take longer, you know. But also it's like, man, you know, it's I don't know. There's a lot of things I kind of go back and forth on it. It's weird.
But I spent a lot more time writing, preparing, making everything a little bit more thorough, making everything a little better. Over the next month after I filled up my first notebook, I began writing and filled up notebook number 2. Notebook number 2 was pretty similar to notebook number 1 in terms of content. Through the course of the first couple...
Oh, I like this shot a lot. I like this shot. I think I had this... Oh, yeah, I had the GoPro in my desk organizer, and it was kind of crooked, so it looked interesting.
Couple of notebooks, I did a lot of learning. I learned how to write stories for YouTube videos. I got better at it, and I continued writing. In the past 400 days,
This is fun.
I have filled up 8 notebooks.
That sound effect right there. Beep, 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 beep. Let me see. Hold on. Oh wait, no, that wasn't me. There was one. See, I think it was later in the video. I did a thing where I recorded it on the piano and made that sound effect.
8 notebooks.
That's pretty cool.
And that's not even counting the one that I'm writing in currently.
There was something I did later on where it was like a do 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 that kind of thing, and I did it on the piano. It's, pretty neat. Made my own sound effect.
Which is a little bit over halfway full now.
Yeah. I only have like 30 pages left. Record multiple stem loops, mix and match them as you need. Sounds harder than it is, but a single generic beat and a melody can be mixed into many different pieces. Oh, fair, dude. That's awesome. Like, that is so simple. Many may help with the too many recordings issue. Okay, I get what you're saying. Coco is me. Well, yo, what's up, man? What's up, man? Hey, man. The art came from your noggin and it lives in the world now. Good, not good. All subjective. All that really matters is that you made your art. Just my take. I 100% agree with that. You just got to make it, man. Made for the sake of making. That's what Evan Monsma says on his videos. He says his videos are made for the sake of making, which is a beautiful, beautiful sentiment.
So awesome about having this big stack of notebooks. Each one of these is full.
That's such a cool thing, dude. Having all the stack. Like, that's so awesome. So satisfying to me.
Having this big stack of notebooks. Each one of these is full. Every book, every page, cover to cover.
Oh, look at that. I love that little sequence. Wing it! Yes, sir. Also, Cade, you talked about the store. I took the merch store off of my channel because I received some samples the other day, or like recently. I ordered some samples, and I was not happy with them. The stickers, the thing that sucks is about Teespring is the stickers are great. The stickers are actually really high quality, but the clothing sucks, in my opinion. Like, I've not had good experiences with how the stuff turns out a lot of times. So I want to get something that's stupidly good, because I don't feel right about charging people the amount of money that it costs to get these things just for them to be subpar. Like, I want them to be great, like awesome. If I'm gonna do merch, I want it to be like the best, like go to the store and buy it quality kind of thing. So that's where I'm at right now with that. By the way, I'm not sure if anyone else is having this issue, but the playback for the video is very quiet and can't really hear the minor details you're trying to point out. Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna up it a little bit. I've had people complain that my voice on the video that I'm playback is too loud compared to my voice in the microphone. So I'm gonna up it a little bit, just so that it's not too obnoxious. What store did you use? It was Teespring. Just like you were told. You talked about it before.
Notebooks.
Let me know if this is better, Melodious Blue.
Each one of these is full. Every book, every page, cover to cover.
Yeah. Let me know if that sounded any better. So your stream sounds fine, but the video is very low. Right. Yeah, I've had that. People have said that before, where the video that we're watching is. Let me see here.
These are mine.
Okay,
My
how's that?
ideas, my thoughts, my art, my journey. It's been well over a...
I don't want it to sound like I'm trying to talk over myself either. Better, but still low for me. It's okay if others are okay with it. My hearing isn't the greatest. Well, mine isn't either. So it kind of we need to make it to where everybody can. I don't want to just leave anybody out. I want to make sure everybody can hear it. Right, I forgot. I've also used Printify. Their clothing quality is excellent. Printify. I have to look it up. I don't know. It's also one of those things. I'm not at this moment in time. Like, I never really sold anything anyway, so like it kind of is what it is. But I kind of am ready to just not worry about it for the time being, and then if something comes along later that I really want to do, merchandise-wise, then I'll do it. But as of now, I'm not too pressed about it. Wait, good now. Okay, good.
Notebooks. What do I do with these notebooks once they're full? Each new month or so means a new notebook to write in. And that's a lot of notebooks.
That's a lot of notebooks. That was fun to do. I think at the stage you're at, you can actually connect Printify straight to the tube. Printify is, you probably can, but YouTube offers, I think, 4 different places you can integrate on the store, and Printify is not one of them. So I'm not certain about that.
And that's a lot of notebooks. Do I even need them once I fill them up? I think to me, there's a particular aesthetic in having all of these notebooks. It's kind of like I've got a library of all of my own thoughts and ideas.
Oh, yeah.
I've compared the Pocket Notebook in the past to an external hard drive. The library of Pocket Notebooks,
That was fun. Did a little rotation
it serves
station.
as an external backup of memories.
I want to do this. Okay, let me show you here. I did this where it's kind of like it's on the hard drive. It's got the folders, the manila folders and stuff. I want to do that in the front of my Pocket Notebook. I want to do that. Oh, I did already do that. I just needed to color it in. What I've done is I did that exact thing on my Pocket Notebook. I drew the folders. I just need to go and color them back in. So that's cool. I forgot I did that. All right.
I need to put more in these books, other than just...
Also, this is shot through this ruler, this blue ruler here. Kind of gives it a prism-y feel.
And just video writing.
And this is kind of what I was going for too. Is when I was talking about earlier. I was talking about how within this space, I need to be super, super creative with what I do and how I shoot. So what I've done, this shot here particularly, is through the ruler. This one, I think it's like plastic wrap or something. It's kind of just messing with the image. There's a hole in a piece of paper. And then I have my hand with the pen in the hole, so where it kind of, like there you can see it focuses in on it just a little bit. And then also, you'll notice how the right side of my hand is kind of red, orange, pinkish. And then over here on the left, the light is much cooler. This is shot in the middle of my overhead station right here. I have a pink sticky note on one of my lamps and a blue sticky note on another one of my lamps. So it kind of acts as like a makeshift light filter. I sent this to the Discord whenever it was happening in real time. But, you had a little bit of a blue filter on one side and a pink filter on the other side. So it kind of gave it that nice little look that I think looks really cool, in my opinion. It makes it look a hair more cinematic as well, I think.
Comes from within.
And also the light isn't nearly as aggressive with those filters on it either.
Over the years, my life, my videos, my ideas
Had corn on the cob for dinner and it stuck in my teeth.
have all changed a lot. Having the Pocket Notebooks always allows...
I love that I went and put the dates and stuff on the spines because it really is so helpful.
for reflection. I can go back and read something that I wrote a year ago. And that thing that I wrote over a year ago could provide present me with all sorts of insight. When I'm writing, I like to come up with and write down as many ideas as I can think of. Whether they're good...
Dude, sick. Just got a sunset lamp well too. Not sure I can use them much, but they're neat. Hey, dude, I don't know. Only thing I would complain about any of these lights that I have is you can only kind of do warm or cool. You can't do different colors. Because I think doing different colors would be so sick. Maybe I need to get... Maybe for my... whatever it's called, my big lamp up top, maybe I get color changing light bulbs at some point. And yeah, Melodious Blue, it's actually, I kind of co-run it with my buddy Evan. I think it's in the description. Yeah, community Discord. It's for basically creative people. It's called YouTube Masterminds, where we kind of go YouTube talk, but it can really be good for anything, especially because you appreciate music and stuff to that effect. I think you'd be able to contribute there, because, you know, we all make videos for the most part, and we appreciate music and music people. So, also the chat just kind of completely oh wait, there it goes. Maybe lava lamps, RGB stuff. Yeah, dude. All cool. Lava lamps. Mostly kidding. Yeah, I think color changing light bulbs might be a good step, because then I can kind of, I don't know. Because the thing is, the big lamp I have is the only one that you can interchange the bulbs with. So maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can get another light too for something like that. I don't know.
Good or bad doesn't really matter to me.
Because then it's kind of like built-in color grading, you know? Like, it makes it look cool. Makes it look all colorful without having to maneuver the video in the editing software. Creative people, welcome, join. Wait a minute. Whoa. Oh, my God. I had a stroke reading that. Creative people, welcome. Join the convos. Yeah, I went ahead and joined. I got a few people to help me get back into making my music again. It's been a few years since my last album was uploaded. Oh, yeah, dude, you got to make it, bro. You got to make it. Hey, man, I bet you people would enjoy some original score for videos and stuff. I've used one of your songs before. I quite like it. I think you make some good stuff, man. So, definitely.
What I've come to value more than a good
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. I will reach out.
idea is
If I have
an
any questions.
idea written down.
Oh, wait. We got to go back, because that was good stuff. That was mint. Ready?
It doesn't really matter to me.
Right here. Pay close attention.
What I've come to value more than a good idea is an idea written down.
Boom. What I've come to value more than a good idea is an idea written down. That whenever I came up with that, I was like, dude, this is so how I feel. Like, I don't care if the idea is good, because good is subjective. But what is more important to me as a creative person is that the idea is down, that the idea is documented somewhere to where I have access to it at some point in time. Because many times, I've had an idea, didn't like it. 6 months later, I went back to that same idea and used it and really liked it for what I was thinking, for what I wanted to make. Because there's a lot of times I've referenced this a lot, but when sometimes the idea just is not ready yet, meaning that it just, I might not like it now, but in another couple of months, when I need an idea, I look at it from a different angle. And I'm like, you know, with new experiences, new perspectives, it feels better. So, like, maybe if I don't like an idea now, it doesn't mean I never will. So, for that, it's like, dude, yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's good or bad or whatever. As long as I've written it down, I could always use it. Having documented a particular idea means that I can always refer back to it. In my experience, ideas just aren't ready.
I really like this shot, too. Like, something about not being able to see what I'm writing, but knowing that I'm writing something, and having this kind of just where the lines are, I think it all looks really neat.
Yet. Sometimes, future me.
Also, this is like, the ZV-1, it's got really good automatic stuff. Like, this is the macro setting, where it does it automatically, where I'm just, like, super close to whatever I'm looking at. And it ends up looking really sick. I love how only a little teeny bit is in focus, and then the rest is all out of focus.
We'll find an idea that past me wrote. And it will
Again, okay, back to the lights. The left side, basically, the left half of the screen is like a tint pink. And then the right half is like a tinted blue. Just barely. It looks really good, I think. And again, you have all these little cards that, you know, have their callback from earlier in the video. I will say, Melodious Blue says, I will say your camera work is very good. I always wanted to record videos like this as a backdrop for my music, but never could get it right. Ah, dude, thank you, first of all. Appreciate that. I think it's hard. I think a lot of people that I know, or I don't know personally, but like I've seen where they kind of do, and obviously I think it's harder in a lot of ways, but they'll do some kind of like animation Or I don't know if you've seen there's one that's like just Zen music for studying or something, but it's like a little person, it's like writing or something. But it's animated, but it's so simple. It's just little movements, just their pen going up and down like this, and then there's something moving in the background, and then this the sky pans across or something like that. Something simple, that kind of stuff is really cool. Obviously, it's much easier said than done, but I don't know. Having a cool visual would be dope. And honestly, you don't necessarily, especially if you're music, you don't necessarily need a good visual, but it helps. It definitely helps, I'm sure. That's what I use. Neat little 2D animations. I feel like it fits my lo-fi style. Oh, yeah, absolutely. You got to have the little 2D animated stuff. Those are always fun. And they're easier than 3D animated stuff. Because, that's true. That's what I do. I do 2D animation a lot, which is very, very fun.
Be exactly what I'm looking for. This has happened on so many occasions. Life, for all of us,
The game of life. That's a fun game.
is made up of a constant stream of choices.
This is another thing I've been doing more recently in the videos is like drawing stuff, which another thing I enjoy doing. That's something that I've been putting into the videos a lot more lately. Quite like it. Quite like how it's driven home a lot of the points that I'm trying to make. Because it's a lot cheaper and a lot easier for me to make my own visuals than to get a software or do some other animation or something like that. It's a good drawing. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
On average, each human...
And really my goal is to just... I can make something super, super, super good and all that kind of stuff. It just takes a lot of time. My main goal is to just get it good enough to where the point is delivered, right?
Each human makes about 35,000...
I'll have to post... I have my drawings... I have actually right here my drawings from some of my drawings I did from college. Actually, I'm gonna pull it. Screw it. We're gonna just me. Hello. Okay, we're kind of green screened, but we're green screened. I'm in need of some background art for my upcoming project. Going slow. Yo, Cade, hit me up. Let me know what you need. I might be able to do it for you, or at least assist. So this is the big. I think that's the big drawing pad there. I think this is the right thing. Is it drawing? Yes, it's drawing. Here we go. Okay. I think most of this is just pencil work, but, we will. Let me see here. Yes, this is one of my favorites. It's so big. Oh my god. I think this was, we were working on, let me see, what was this? This was September 8th, 2020 when I drew this. It was like a month into freshman year of college. But I think it was basically just kind of like doing a still, drawing something, that was sitting still. I drew my shoe. Check it. I think it looks pretty sick. Oh, some easy stuff, honestly. Kind of want it to be not perfect on purpose. It's funnier that way. Oh, dude, then definitely hit me up, dude. I would love it. Just let me know what you're looking for. Maybe I could, make it happen. The big notepad. Nice show. Yes. Let me go. This is a Converse. It's not colored, but it's shaded. I really love how this one turned out. And then let's see here. What's next? What else do we have? Yes. A skull with a grayscale. Oh, nice shoe. A grayscale. Let's see over it. Goes over. Yeah, there's a grayscale here for like reference and stuff. And then this is a skull. If you can hear me, this is a skull. Auto-corrected the shoe. All good in the hood, man. Whoa! It's so big I have a hard time holding onto it. The notepad. Or the drawing pad is. Let me see. It's annoying. I hate that drawing. We had to draw. One of the big projects was like there was a sheet hanging over a bunch of easels and stuff. And this was that. And I never really liked that project because it was kind of annoying. And obviously, the reason I didn't like it is because it was hard. But, it was a fun... it was fun in a way because it was difficult, but also it was annoying for the same reason. So, and then I haven't put anything else in there. There's other drawings, other places, but this is what I have on me. And also, I just really like the shoe one, my favorite. Like it's my favorite drawing that I've done in a long time. So, but anyway, that's the thing. Dude, you've got the skills. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. But drawing is one of those things I've done for like basically my entire life. All of my existence, I've spent doodling to some degree. Started my pocket notebook 53 days ago. Dukaka to Kaka says, "Oh, hello. This is the wrong screen." There we go. Why is there a video capture on the chat view? Oh, it's because... Never mind. Started my pocket notebook 53 days ago, thanks to you and your inspiration. I finished the first notebook today. I have 32 more to fill. I even ran one pen out of ink before it was lost. Hey, dude, let's go. That's great news to hear. I'm glad the videos have inspired you, man. I'm glad. That makes me so happy to hear that. People have been like getting inspiration and stuff from the videos. That's really cool. Keep on writing, dude. That's awesome. Good for you. Congratulations on filling it up. I've got about 30 pages left in the one I'm working on. So this will be my 9th notebook that I filled up in the last year. So keep on trucking, because you're gonna end up wanting to look back at them, and it's super, super fun when you do. What did I just do? I don't know.
1,000 choices in a day.
Yeah, I just had a little cut out there. I just blew on it. And there it goes.
Now, I don't know how accurate this is, but the point is, choices are a constant in this life. As of shooting this video,
this is fun.
I am 22 years and
Hello. I said hi.
and 77 days of age. At 35,000 choices per day, that's approximately 283,745,000 choices since the day I was born.
Bro. And then we got the little red pen subtly, roughly. What is that, viewer? What is that, viewer? What do you mean, what is that, viewer? What is it? What? What? I'm confused, Cade. What? Video player thingy? Video player thingy? What? Video player thingy. What? I'm confused. You mean this? The screen in the video. This screen is YouTube live streaming. Yeah. Here, hold on. Let me. There we go. This is YouTube live streaming studio thing. Are you talking about this? Because this is the only thing I can think of that you're thinking about. I don't know. Rewind a sec. I don't know, man. I don't know. Was that it? Delayed. Not that the player you were holding in your hand. The video player thingy. Oh, that's the GoPro. Oh, that. Okay, rewind a little, like in the video. Okay. No, yeah, that's the GoPro. See? That's the GoPro. GoPro Hero 11. That's what it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, the delay throws me off all the time. Oh, yeah, it's the GoPro. So I shot that on the GoPro, and then I was replaying it on the thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. It looks like a pager, though, from a distance. Dude, I was so tripping. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, glad we got that cleared up. That was a fun visual. Okay, that makes sense. Awesome. Yeah. Dude, I enjoyed doing that. I think I want to do that more often because that was quite cool.
Days of age. At 35.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
1,000 choices per day. That's approximately 283
Peep the
million.
shot list. Peep the shot list. Top right corner. Look at that. We have red boxes, so those are the ones that I've shot, and then the empty boxes are the ones I haven't shot yet. Though it was an old photo frame. Thought it was an old photo frame thing or an Apple Watch or something. Oh, that's understandable. It does kind of look like an Apple Watch, actually. Just, you know, if you get a glance at it, you don't get a good look, yeah.
745,000 choices since the day I was born.
Whack.
With all of this in mind, we're just going to ignore the choices that I may or may not have been making as an infant. Of the
For real.
283
Look
million.
at that. A little Easter egg if you caught it. 283 million. I got the numbers mixed. I said 238 million. So you got to see me scratching it out.
Of the 283,740.
Dude, numbers. Bro, numbers are hard. Numbers are difficult. Numbers are challenging. Check this out.
Of the 283,745,000 choices I've made in my life, choosing to start writing in a pocket notebook was one of my best.
Yeah. For a second, I thought that was going to be permanent because I couldn't come off, but then I just started scraping at it and it started coming off, so no big deal. Numbers are wonky. They do be.
I'm curious.
I think it's also cool. Not only we were talking about text on screen and how I'm doing it, like writing it in the video. Not only is it cool doing it on like paper, but just doing it on any random surface that can absorb writing. I think that's so cool because then it's like, whoa, he's writing on the back of his pocket notebook, or he's writing on the wall, or writing on something. And you know, it's always fun to kind of test your boundaries and see what you can do. You know.
I'm curious. How many things ever have I done for 400 days in a row? I can tell you one thing.
Ooh, that was fun. I like that. I liked it.
I can tell you one thing. It's very, very few. I've eaten food, I've drank water,
iPad kid.
I've slept, and written in my pocket notebook.
Eepies.
I think that's about it, honestly.
See, and I was talking about the sticky note. If you can see kind of back here, that light has a really pink glow to it because there's a pink sticky note on it. Maybe you could get a transparent post-it notes and write practically anything for visuals. Oh, they have transparent post-it notes? Bro, I've been living in the dark. Transparent. Wow. They do. Got a ton of post-its, bro. I love post-its. And also, bro, I did not know they had That's a game changer. That's a freaking game changer.
I think that's about it, honestly. Pretty close to it.
It's amazing.
Writing in my pocket notebook is becoming a habit that I don't ever want to stop. I don't know if I even can. I have become dedicated to the art of documenting my thoughts and ideas in my pocket notebooks. This dedication to writing
I like that shot. It's got that little glow to it, you know, that red glow.
is also a dedication to my mind.
Doing a
Through
thing.
writing, I'm able to process things that I could have a hard time dealing with otherwise. The mind is a muscle, and like the rest of our body, the rest of our muscles,
Getting jacked, bro.
it should be exercised as such. In spite of all that I've already written, I still want to write more. Going forward, I want to fill up more pocket notebooks, document more thoughts, more ideas, and become a better writer and better storyteller. My whole life, I've always had a lot of ideas, and I still do. The pocket notebooks have allowed me, no matter where I am, to write an idea down. Writing an idea down, in this case in a pocket notebook, to me, it's like planting a seed. Plant the
love
seed
this.
and nurture it.
Bro, what a janky looking watering can. See, Kay, this is the kind of thing I think you would dig for background, right? That derpy watering can or the scribbled on crayon looking. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Continue to give the seed love, and in time, the seed will become a big, beautiful tree.
Oh, I also am really proud of that tree drawing because trees are kind of tough. Trees are kind of tough. At least they have been historically. But it's all about kind of understanding how a tree actually is, you know, that kind of thing.
will be a fruit-bearing tree. Ideas breed other ideas.
A fruit.
And trees or plants, they produce fruit.
Which produces more trees and which produces more plant. Exactly what I'm looking for in the background. All right, dude. Just you know how to get a hold of me, bro. I would love to do something fun like that. Love that scene, Dukaka. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really liked making this one. I think particularly I like the roots, right? Watering the can and then
Time, the seed will become a big.
I just love the roots. Something about it just looks right. You know, it just all went well, I think. I guess I have the drawing somewhere too.
Tree. Ideas breed other ideas. And trees or plants, they produce fruit. So as an artist, as a creative person, I will always be having ideas. And I will always, as a creative person, need to write them down. As long as I am me.
Red Sharpie for the win, dude. I love my red Sharpie. I need more of them. I want to get like one of those really big packs, like a 12-pack or something, but just red ones. I love the red Sharpie. I want to get a red paint pen too. They have, do I have that on there? Bright. I want to get a multi-pack. The thing is, paint pens are stupidly expensive. They're like $14 for 4 of them. Red/multicolor paint pen. I have a shopping list for like YouTube studio related things, like the red paint pens, stuff like that, like just little stuff that I want for the office or for the studio, whatever. Sharpie has some new art markers that look awesome. No way. Dude, I love me some stuff. It sounds like something a vampire would say. Bro. Shit. I love my red Sharpie.
As long as I am a creative person, I will have a need for a pocket notebook.
Oh yeah.
400 days of documenting and ideating and preserving. 400 days down, and a lifetime to go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you, patrons. Thank you to those that have supported via the Patreon. It is appreciated. Dude, love the red Sharpies. I'm gonna go back and gawk at the red Sharpie. I've noticed my red Sharpie is like kind of not really going dry, but it's like it's not super duper fresh anymore, which kind of sucks. It's kind of sad. Not gonna lie to ye. Also, let me see here. I'm gonna try something. Oh, good grief! EP. I gotta start my first day of real person work tomorrow. Not looking forward to it. I am and I'm not. I'm kind of conflicted. Cause like on one hand, I'm super psyched for money. And on the other hand, I'm super psyched to not, or like I kind of just hello. Hello. I'm trying to remember how to do this. Hold on. Bear with me, friends. Bloop. Hold on. Trying to add existing. Yeah, let's do that. Another of the same. Gorgeous. Okay, we're here twice. Ah, that's cool. But this time, go to the filter and remove the keying. Okay. No! What the heck? What have I done? Oh, that's the display. So I duplicated. I kind of need to. Whoa, undo that. I'm having some fun here with OBS. 2 times the gear, bro. We out here. So what I'm trying to do is have one that's keyed and then one that's not keyed. Which I think I know what I'm going to have to do. I just got to freaking do it correctly. I want to see what this other one is. Video capture device 2. What is that? Bro, I don't even know what that is, dog. Okay, what we're going to do is go like this. Video capture device. Create new. I wish... How about that? How about 5x? Ah! That might be a thing. See, that's weird. I don't like the OBS virtual thing. Defaults. Sure. I don't even know, bro. How... Hold on. Let me see here. Settings. Video. Video. Probably can't do a whole lot while I'm streaming. Like, in the middle of streaming. Which is, I guess, fair. General. What is this? Oh, you can have different colored themes for your OBS? Theme gray? Theme light? Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I'm going to go back to default because I can. Weird is my specialty. Hey, that's right. I'm struggling a little bit. What kind of real work are you starting? Oh, I'm starting work at a bank. I'm going to be a banker. I'm going to be a teller specifically. So it should be pretty cool. It's just that I'm not looking forward to not having as much time to work on videos. I'm curious as to why. Whoa. Cool, yeah. I'm curious as to why I can't get my freaking Logitech thing on here. You know, what is this one? Properties. HD Pro. It's the same freaking webcam. Oh. It's because I can't do it as the same thing on this. I can't do two separate of the same one, I think. Probably. That's my guess. That's where I'm leaning towards. Unless... Yeah. Okay. I think I figured it out. I can't have two of the same one. It has to be a different camera or something. Which... Oh well. What I was going to try and do was like do this where I can have the green screen on some and have not green screen on the other. Which I could probably do that actually. This video capture device. I got to make another video capture device. I got to delete this one. Hold on. Hear me out. We're going to remove this. Okay, we're still here. We're going to go this. 3. Yes, pro webcam, but why is it not showing? That's so goofy. Bruh. My wife was in banking for 45 years. Wow. Good job. That's awesome, dude. I feel like that's one of those jobs that people do a lot. Like if you do it, you kind of do it for a long time. And that's not what I'm trying to do, but like that's, you know, a very respectable thing. Also, I don't know what the heck's going on, so I'm just going to kind of you know, go back to December all the time. Go to the video capture device number 1, and there we go. Back in action. Yeah, we're back here. Dude, unrelated, but I've got like 4 or 5 $2,000 cameras coming my way from eBay. Just wanted to show them. That's awesome, dude. What are you going to use them for? I'm very curious on that. Very, very curious on that. Oops, now you know I'm old. It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I always say you're not old, you're experienced, you're wise, you know. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do as well. I've decided I'm going to go to filters. I'm going to just close the eyes on that one. For vids, I'm making skits. Oh, righteous, dude. Skits are awesome. Love to see that. Can't wait to see what you come up with. Okay, so we have gone about 15 minutes over the usual time, which I've enjoyed, so not the big deal. I'm going to kill the green screen, though, because it's kind of in the way. I'm kind of tight, though, because like I can't move my chair back any further, too. It's a tight fit. There we go. Whee! There she goes. Oh. Just kind of Let's see. I already got a few shorts out. I've seen the shorts that you've made. I don't know if they're like the most recent ones, but they kind of have that old crummy camera quality look to them. But like it's a stylistic choice. Let's see. Oh, yours is an emoji, so it's gonna be at the bottom. Yep. Shorts. Yep. The tea party. Want to try some orange? Just ordered a Canon S95 CCD camera. Just sharing that too. Hey, that's awesome, dude. I've never heard of that one though. Have you seen Want to Try Some Orange? Dude, I love Want to Try Some Orange. It's so funny. I have no upload schedule. Whenever you get it is when the video is done. And all I'll promise is that it'll be so stupid that it's stupid brilliant. I love that, dude. We got like 50 ideas already. Dude, that's awesome. And like I said before, if you need any more voice acting services, just hit me up. So I enjoy that. All right, but with all that said, my friends, that's probably gonna wrap it up for me. Got a couple of other things to do today. Gotta work on some of that. So I'm gonna let y'all go. So thank you guys for spending some time with me today. Been a solid several people on here the whole time, which I'm really grateful for. So thank you guys for being here. Thanks for spending your time with me. Thanks for enjoying the commentary. I always enjoy doing these. Have a great night and an excellent Monday, dude. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. I'll have to put out like a thing or something. Shot weddings on film for 20 years. Dude, that's awesome. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it's called. And I'll see you guys next time. Next week, same time, same place. See you then.